A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic turn of events, Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook has filed a lawsuit against President Donald Trump, seeking to block his recent attempt to fire her from the central bank. The lawsuit, lodged in a Washington, D.C. federal district court, asserts that Trump's actions violate the law, as he has not provided a valid reason for her dismissal. This unprecedented legal battle could reshape the political independence of the Federal Reserve, an institution that has operated for over a century without such direct interference from a sitting president. The backdrop to this confrontation is a letter Trump posted on his Truth Social platform, which claimed Cook was fired due to allegations of mortgage fraud dating back to 2021, before she was appointed to the federal. However, legal experts note that the Supreme Court has previously indicated that while a president can dismiss Fed officials, it must be for legitimate reasons, typically involving misconduct or neglect of duty. In Cook's case, she has not been charged with any crime, and the allegations appear to be unsubstantiated. The lawsuit aims to secure an injunction that would not only block Cook's firing, but also confirm her status as a member of the Federal Reserve's governing board. This legal challenge comes at a time when Trump has been openly critical of Fed Chair Jerome Powell and other members of the Interest Rate Setting Committee for not acting swiftly enough to cut short-term interest rates, which currently stand at 4.3% following a significant reduction last year. Critics argue that Trump's motivations for firing Cook may be politically charged, suggesting that the president seeks to replace her with a loyalist who would support his agenda for lower rates. Trump's history of attacking the Fed and its leadership raises concerns about the potential erosion of the institution's independence, which is crucial for making unpopular decisions such as raising interest rates. The implications of this legal battle extend beyond the immediate situation of Cook. If the courts were to uphold Trump's decision to fire her, it could set a precedent that undermines the Fed's ability to operate free from political pressure. A less independent Federal Reserve could lead to higher borrowing costs for Americans, as investors may demand higher yields on bonds in anticipation of increased inflation, ultimately affecting mortgages, auto loans, and business financing. As this legal drama unfolds, it is clear that the stakes are high. The Federal Reserve plays a vital role in managing the U.S. economy, and any shift in its political independence could have far-reaching consequences. The outcome of Cook's lawsuit will not only determine her future at the Fed, but could also redefine the relationship between the White House and the central bank, an institution that has historically maintained a careful distance from political influence. In the wake of this lawsuit, House Democrats are ramping up their efforts to highlight the implications of Trump's actions. They are launching a substantial ad campaign across 35 congressional districts, aiming to draw attention to what they describe as an assault on the independence of the Federal Reserve. This move underscores the growing concern among lawmakers about the potential consequences of a politicized central bank. As the legal proceedings begin, all eyes will be on the courts to see how they interpret the law governing the Federal Reserve and the president's authority over its officials. The outcome could very well set the tone for future interactions between the executive branch and the central bank, a relationship that has always been fraught with tension but has never before reached such a critical juncture. In conclusion, Lisa Cook's lawsuit against President Trump marks a significant moment in U.S. political history. It raises essential questions about the balance of power, the independence of economic institutions, and the potential ramifications of political interference in the Federal Reserve's operations. As this case unfolds, it will be crucial for the judiciary to uphold the principles of accountability and independence that have guided the Federal Reserve for over a century. The implications of this case will resonate far beyond the courtroom, affecting the economy and the lives of everyday Americans. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.